Last minute Christmas shopping or travelling to see friends and relatives. The weather is going to be pretty lively over the next few days, so do keep up to date with the forecast. Now for many today it's relatively benign, just cloudy and breezy, but in northeast Scotland we do have snow falling, likely to be heavy and cause some disruption. Meanwhile in western Scotland it's the rain that could cause some problems. It's set in now and will last for the entirety of the day today. Some of that rain at times through central and southern Scotland, a bit of patchy rain for northern England, particularly over the hills here and the hills of Wales. But for a good part of England, Wales, much of the day across Northern Ireland, it will be just dry and cloudy and quite breezy. Some holes in the cloud across parts of eastern England. A bit of brightness could lift the temperatures up into the teens. Even where it's drab though, we're looking at 11 or 12, pretty mild for the time of year, but feeling colder than that with the wind and the rain across the northwest. That rain likely to be pretty heavy and last through the day. It does edge south through this evening. We see things turning wet for Northern Ireland for a time, then northwest England. Then the rain sets in across Wales, and again as it builds up here as we head into Sunday, Christmas Eve, that could cause some disruption, so we do have a Met Office yellow warning in place. Staying blustery, but also with the clouds and the strong and gusty winds at times staying very mild as we start Christmas Eve in double digits. Again, for many, it's a cloudy day and it's quite a windy day, but a wetter day across the south as this weather front moves in, particularly gusty winds as it slips its way southwards, but ahead of it, the mild air in place, and it stays across the south. As these isobars just kink, notice that across northeast England could generate some really gusty winds on Christmas Eve. The mild air pushes south, but then it pushes back further north for Christmas Day. So, it's likely to be a pretty wet one through parts of mid and north Wales on Christmas Eve morning. The wind warning in place as the gusts pick up over northeast England and then later on over northern Scotland, getting very blustery close to that area of low pressure. Showers packing into Scotland and Northern Ireland. Lots of cloud for England and Wales. Some brightness to the east of the Pennines where we will have those gusty winds. Further south, likely to stay fairly damp across South Wales and southwest England. But it will stay mild here. Temperatures across England, Wales into the teens and with a bit of brightness again to the east. 14 Celsius is possible. Further north again, well above average, 11 or 12, but there will be that blustery wind picking up over northern Scotland and probably turning colder here through the day. Cold enough maybe for a touch of frost in northern Scotland on the big day itself. For England and Wales, we'll watch this area of rain moving northwards. Some uncertainty about how quickly that moves northwards. So if you've got plans Christmas Day, do, I say, keep up to date with the forecast. And across Scotland, this band of rain pushing north could hit the colder air and create some snow. So potentially a white Christmas over the higher ground of northern Scotland. But even at low levels, we could see some snow flurries for a time. As I said, a bit of uncertainty about the details for Christmas Day, so do keep up to date with the forecast. It does look like being a very mild day, though, in the south. No hint of a white one here with these kind of numbers. But as I said, we could see some flurries further north across northern parts of Scotland. But do keep up to date with the forecast, particularly with those weather warnings in place. The app and the website will have updates on those. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit subscribe.